So that right there is a pretty good shot of what the model looks like of the Nature Center. It is on the wall, though, presented on the wall as a work of art, which it surely is.
We put this together to help people understand what was being built and to help get people enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
And there are some aspects of what you see there that are not going to be built unless we can raise more funds. So the Friends wanted it to not just respond to the landscape in a kind of an organic, natural way, but also to feature the current thinking about green technology. So part of our requirement was to make that happen. This wing is what we call the noisy wing, and it is where the classroom and the laboratory, and it has a radiant heat in the floor so children can sit on the floor in the cold weather and be comfortable. And then the other wing is what we call a quiet wing, and that's an exhibit hall, offices, and a library. So, the steel frame will have the windows in it. It'll be wrapped with wood wrap, and then it'll have the windows in it. And it's canted out like that to help reduce sky reflection, so you get less bird kills in the glass. This is the intent. The design intent was to bring visitors up in this location here. So their first glimpse of the meadow would be through this slot.
Oh wow, okay.
And then of course the building really celebrates the meadow, and the building acts as a sort of a giant bird blind, because it completely opens up toward the south. And the roof overhang and a lot of glass on the south side provides for passive solar action.
And here we have the woods behind.
Right, and the intent was to nestle the building into the wood, into the edge of the wood, so that it sort of demarks the line between wood and meadow.
Are you ever truly satisfied with anything? I mean, really.
I don't really think about that so much, because for me, the being an architect is about the process, and so each process is a new adventure, and you learn and you go on to the next one, and looking back and regretting things it doesn't make sense,
Sure.
So I didn't answer your question very I wasn't honest with you. I'll tell you what, I look back at my early work, when I first started on my own, and there are things that I regret from my early work that I'm really not satisfied with. And I guess that's true of any.
Well, that's going to be true with any endeavor, yeah.
There's a learning curve,
Actually, it'd be horrible if it was you were having these regrets at this point in your career, and you didn't have any when you were early. Who wants to be Orson Welles?
We're in the library space, and one of the things that I noted that I thought I'd bring to your attention is just to give you a sense for the kind of detail that we try to get into. The beams, the main beams that you see up there, have a gap between the beam and the structure above them, and that gap is designed so that the finish system that goes on that upper structure can slide over the top of the beam, and that allows the beam to be read as the full depth of the beam, and it also prevents a situation where you get an ugly connection between one finish system and the side of the beam. So it'll just be able to slide over the beam, and it'll look clean, and reduces the amount of labor that's required to make a good looking joint.
Nice. So this room right here is the library room. We're looking at natural light up top here for large window spaces, and then we come around and go down, and then we're looking out the door into the main area.
Right, which is the exhibit hall.
Okay.